Hey there, good morning. How you doing today? My name is Briget Boyle and I'm the founder of Unleash Your Voice and a vocalist with Keepka Women's Vocal Ensemble and True Life Trio and a songwriter in my own right. Hope you're doing well today, and I come here every Thursday morning and every Monday and Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. to warm up the body and the voice and the mind, and I'm always so happy to see you. So hopefully you are here and ready to sing. And I'll just put this where you tuning in from up so that we can get a sense of where people are coming in from. And while we're doing that, you can go ahead and start rolling your shoulders back, start engaging with the body, feeling yourself waking up. Wake up singing. As you're doing this, you can start to make some noises, some sighs, some whatever feels like it's calling you. Humming and chewing is a good one to wake up. As you're chewing, you can open up the back of your throat and work into a yawn. Hey, Betsy from Washington, D.C. Nice to see you. It's not quite as early in D.C. as it is here. And Paul is here from New York. Awesome. Thank you for being here. So glad to have you around today. Great. And then let's bring the shoulders forward. Big deep breaths in, down into the belly. Breathing out, down into the belly, forcing the air out a little bit. Actually, let's give ourselves a little belly rub today just to kind of wake up the body. Really nice clockwise motion to just kind of loosen up the belly, start to engage with the breath. And bringing in that humming and chewing while we're doing this. And then you can work up into a yawn. Oh, yeah. Whew, that was a deep one. A little tired today. Good. Now, hey, Carol from Pengrove and Wendy from Wales. Whoa, cool. Fantastic. I love it. Interlace your fingers and bring them forward. Kind of open up the back of the neck. Really thinking of kind of an upward motion as opposed to kind of crunching over this way. Just open up as much as you can. Feel the opening in the back, opening in the neck. And breathe deep. I should call this yoga for singers. This first part, yoga for singers, is always a good thing. Connecting in with the breath, connecting in with the body. Trying to relax a little bit. Oh, good. And then unleash your hands and then put them behind your back and interlace back there and open up the front of the chest. Good. And if you want to, you can go ahead and take it a little further and bring your hands up and bend down, bring your belly to your thighs and open up that way. Nice little stretch. If you bend your knees, you can really get your abdomen onto your thighs. And then you can release your hands, drop them to the ground, start to straighten the legs a little bit to get a little extra stretch in the back. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Let it out on a sigh, breathe in and then let it out on a sigh. Good, and then roll it up, nice and slow. Good, and then shake your hands off. Hi, Dew from San Francisco and Christy from Austin. Nice to see you. Shake it out a little bit, bounce your knees, kind of feel yourself centered over your like hips, over your knees, over your ankles, kind of a nice alignment down through the feet. And then you can lift up your toes a little bit and feel the fleshy part of your foot, of your, what am I trying to say here, the ball joint of your big toe, kind of feel that kind of digging into the earth. And then you can spread that weight out to the outside of the feet. And then your toes are still up, so you can kind of feel that spread and then bring your toes to the earth. You might be thinking, what the heck do my toes have to do with my singing? But The more grounded you are in your body and your physicality, the better support you'll be able to give to your voice. So hopefully that makes some sense. Good. Now let's do some breathing. So we'll take a nice sharp breath out, and then we'll relax the air in. So breathe out. Relax the air in. You can really see my belly. I love the hanging belly. So allow the belly to really spell out. So breathe out. And then relax it in. And hey, Jolie from Arlington, Virginia. Wow, cool. I've never been to Arlington. There's so many places I haven't been on this list, so I just need to start like noting where y'all are so I can come and visit you. So once COVID is over, of course. So again, sharp exhale out. Breathe in. One more time, sharp exhale out. Relax it in. Great, now from here, I want you to put your hands on your rib cage. Just breathe normally for a second. And then as you inhale, bring it really, what am I trying to say here? Inhale, really fill up the body, allow the rib cage to expand. And when we exhale, we're gonna hold the rib cage out. So breathe in, rib cage expands, and then breathe out. Keep the rib cage expanded. Okay, breathe in. Expand the rib cage, and then breathe out with the rib cage expanded. What that does for me is it engages the belly. It shows me, it kind of gives me a little bit of awareness of where the support actually happens when you're doing low diaphragmatic or abdominal breathing, which is what should be in development for really good singing technique. So we do these breathing exercises just to kind of tune up your whole instrument. The thing about singing, the instrument is the body, right? So we have to really tune up all of it. Great. Now let's just do a nice big deep breath, big relaxed deep breath in, and then we'll do a horse lip. So if you have trouble with the horse lips, put your fingers in your cheeks. That should loosen up your lips enough. Another thing you can try is actually putting your head down and really relaxing your lips, just as relaxed as it can be, and then shake your head and breathe out while you're doing that. And you should feel a little bit of like flap as you do that. So try that again. Good. Now if you take that sort of relaxed feeling that you just had and tighten it up just a little bit and breathe out, it might guide you toward the horse lips. If it doesn't, oh, thanks, Betsy. If it doesn't, how's this? Is that any better? If it doesn't take, there's time to practice the horse lips. It's not something that just develops right overnight. And, you know, the more you work on it, the more it gets better. So let's do one more horse lips without any sound. And now we'll add in a glissando. So start at the top of your range all the way down to the bottom. And hey, Nancy from Berkeley, glad you're here. Good. Now one more time, and this time kind of, one thing that can happen is a tension can develop as you're doing the glissando. So really think about loosening your neck. You can, just think about that as we're going down the glissando. You can move your head around. Awesome. Now roll your shoulders back one more time. And do some humming and chewing. Nice, gentle morning wake up. Now open up into meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, Jessica, thank you so much. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. We're just making noise here, no specific pitches, just kind of warming up. Meow, 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 meow. Now go, hey. Excuse me, hey. Hey. And one more. Hey. good. As you're doing this, really thinking about the front of the face, the mask as your resonant space. Hey! And also just sort of freedom in the voice. I think sometimes when we think about singing, it turns into this like, oh, now I'm singing. And it's like this shift. And the style of singing that I have specialized in, which is mainly folk music over the years, is more of like an extension of your talking voice. And once you can get that freedom in like, here's your talking voice and now here's your singing voice, instead of like, here's my singing voice, here's my singing voice. It's not that different from my talking voice. I mean, my talking voice is a little lower in the range, and because I'm an English speaker, like it's a guttural, sort of lower toned language, but yeah, thinking about that, like, yeah, hey. Cool. Hopefully that's helpful. And let's see, I wanted to do some new things today. Let's see what they are. Okay, great. So I want to start with this new thing that I just came up with this morning. So we'll go okay, and then we'll stay on the and then we'll go mie, etc. So I'll guide you through it and you'll get it, but it's a nice way to kind of get into to start higher, get into the lower part, think about breath. So let's just try it, see what happens. So sorry, I screwed it up. Do glissando. We're doing good. Now we'll go into horse lips with an ah. So if you have trouble with the horse lips, you can go ra ra ra. So it'll be ra. My goodness, I am not all here this morning. So option 1, horse lips. Option 2 would be meow 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 meow. So I'm changing it up a little bit from the last time. Yeah, you're probably right, Paul. So with the meow 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 meow, I'm gonna work on those, how I spell those out, because it's a little weird, because I was thinking about like the vowels in Slavic languages are one way, and then like the vowels in English when you're transliterating are another way. So I'll work on it for next week. But I think it's a cool exercise because I like starting high and going low. Most of the stuff I've been doing has been going low and then up. So I like kind of changing it up. We're building flexibility. So again, so meow 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 meow, or okay, so let's start there. glissando. Ah, work up into a yawn again. Now chew and hum. Good. Great. Now let's do some resonance and G sound. So we're gonna go. Just play around with that a little bit. And then open up into an ah. You can even see like what's happening in my mouth. One thing that's really a good trick is to grab a mirror and put it in front of your face and check out what's happening while you're singing. You can even like recognize what's happening in your neck and in your, like, is your jaw relaxed? Are your, like, how are you looking when you're singing? And sometimes I'll find like my eyebrows are really crunched up, or like I'll be to the side a little bit, or like my jaw, I've noticed sometimes like my jaw moves side to side. So really kind of all of my singing practices are around building awareness. So if you have a moment to take some time and grab a mirror while you're doing these warm-ups, that's a great way to kind of be in check with yourself. I get to watch myself on 3-4 different devices so while I'm doing this, so I have that advantage here. So anyways, we're gonna go with how wide, how big your mouth gets, or just to kind of feel the difference. So as we're going up, play around with that, and the way that I think it's so important to treat these warm-ups and any sort of vocal exercises as play. So you're trying to discover, I mean, of course you don't want to hurt yourself or do anything that is too wild, because you don't want to risk any vocal injury, but thinking about like really recognizing what's happening, how is my mouth shaped, go a little extreme on the like big ah, or like smaller ah, or even if you want, just to kind of feel what the different vowels feel like. Okay, so keep your neck relaxed. Couple more. Last one. Great, now end with a glissando. Work up into a yawn again. All this yawning, it's so good for the soul. Great. So now we're going to go back to Rano Ranila. For those of you who are just finding me and know nothing about what I'm doing, I have been singing music from Eastern Europe since my early 20s, and I sing with a group called Kitka, which some of you I know are watching this through the Kitka YouTube or the Kitka Facebook page. And this song, this warm-up, is a snippet of a Bulgarian song. So one of the most common ways of choirs warming up, or at least what I've experienced from the master singers that I've worked with from Bulgaria, is the use of these short little phrases to kind of work on placement, work on breath control, work on ornamentation, work on sort of tuning up, especially in a choral setting, tuning up the choir, making sure all the parts are, all the singers are singing with that intentionality that keeps the tonality together. So this is a really nice one. Let me think about this. I want to go here. So, okay, so it goes like this. So, rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. And so the U over the last muri is an sound instead of a, like it's not muri, it's muri. So the melody goes like this. Rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. Cool. So I'm starting a little bit low today. Be gentle if you have a higher voice. Try not to push down on your voice. Really think about a nice lift. Rano ranila. And another sort of misconception that I've seen about like folk singing is that it's really like pushy and really hard, and you can actually sing it really gently and still work on that placement. In fact, when I worked with Svetanka Varimezova a while ago in a private lesson, and one of the coolest things that she had me do was to really work on singing really, really quietly and maintaining that like forward mask placement. It's actually quite challenging. But it was a good challenge because it really kind of brought awareness to my voice. So, okay, enough of that story. My God. Rano ranila. Let's try that. Rano ranila. Again. Rano ranila. Want to break down that ornament? Rano ra, ra. Just do the ra 3 times. Ra, 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 ra. Good. Rano ranila momadena. Try that. Rano ranila momadena. Great, moving forward. Momadena mari denica. Let's sing that 2 times in a row. Momadena mari denica. Good, again. Momadena mari denica. Awesome. Rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. Let's try that again. Notice I'm singing it all in one breath, so, or at least, yeah, I did. I think I did. That's the goal, is to be able to make it through the whole phrase all the way through. So as you're prepping for this, you can sharply breathe that air out and then relax your air in and then start singing. Okay, so let's try that. So breathe, breathe out. Just spit on the camera. Sorry about that. Breathe out. Relax the air in and sing. Rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. Awesome. Hope that went well. Let's go to the next key. Sorry. Doesn't matter. Rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. Good. Oh my goodness gracious, Boyle. I'm telling you, I need somebody to come and be my accompanist during this time. That would be really rad. Rano ranila momadena, momadena mari denica. I want to point out one more thing. which is the last vowel. Try not to go into denica, denica. A little more like an sound. It's kind of in between and Let's try it there again. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. I caught a little breath in there. Let's do that one again and try to do it all the way through without breathing. So breathe in. Great. One of the things that is helping me kind of change or focus in on how to hold the breath all the way through is to actually like visualize my air in my belly and like not let it go. Like I don't want it to escape out my mouth. So one way to test that is actually to put your hand in front of your mouth and see if you're feeling little spurts of air come out. And if you are, there's something you can contain that. And so let's do this. Out of it today, not enough coffee. Rano. So let's start here. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. And here. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. Good. Hopefully you're visualizing that belly. And we'll do this last one and then we'll end it. Rano rani la moma dena maridenica. Awesome. Cool. Hopefully that was helpful today. Please excuse my spazziness. I just need to drink more coffee or something. I don't know. It's been real, and I so appreciate all of you coming and joining me every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. It's really such an honor to guide you through these warm-ups and to connect in and share singing, because it's such an important time to be singing and connecting with each other in whatever ways we can. And this is the best way I've found to be able to do that. And another way is that I have my online course, Unleash Your Voice, for $15 a month, or a one-time purchase of $97. And thanks, Nancy. I don't need more coffee. You're right. And I'm so glad that y'all are here, and it's really lovely. And there's going to be some cool stuff coming up. Tomorrow is Bandcamp Day, so if you are interested in supporting my music or True Life Trio or Kitka, tomorrow's a really great day to do that. You can go to Bandcamp and purchase, and they are waiving their profit sharing for the day. So typically Bandcamp takes a percentage from every sale. But tomorrow it will be a day where they'll give all the money to artists to support us through this pandemic time. So if you are interested in any music, you can go over to Bandcamp, search for Briget Boyle, search for True Life Trio, search for Kitka. Any of those things would be rad. I appreciate you all so much, and really look forward to seeing you on Monday. hard to believe. I went actually on my YouTube channel and I counted how many times I've done those warm-ups. I think this today is number 28 of these free warm-ups. So I love it and it's given me life. So I really appreciate all of you and really look forward to connecting more, and see you soon. Have a nice weekend.